Saturday, how are you doing? Wanted to keep the little tradition going for another Saturday morning. Wanted to keep it going. See how you guys are doing. I ain't gonna lie, I do got a bit of a busy morning though. I do. I got some stuff coming up here real soon, so I can't promise I'm gonna be on here chatting for like a full hour, but I still figured I would tell you all good morning. Let's see how it would look if I opened up these blinds. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Good morning. I don't really know how long I'm gonna be on here. I got some stuff coming up. I just realized I do have a reading due before 9 a.m. It's just a little after 6 right now. I do have a company coming over to clean my car. I have a company coming over, like a mobile detailing company. Get my car detailed. I'm not gonna take it somewhere. I'm gonna have them come to me. Can y'all see me? There's that too much light behind me. Anyway, morning everybody. Fresh out to bed. And as always, I know I say this a lot, but my body's hoiting. Got the sore body going on. Got the hoiting body from the workouts. This is me first thing in the morning, waking up. Anyway, what are y'all up to this morning? Was a busy fella last night with my readings. Yeah. Oh, Virgo was accurate? Cool. What was Virgo about? I don't remember. Damn it, man. Yeah, I've been turning on hyperdrive here for the past couple of weeks. I don't know what lit a fire under my ass, but I just, and I don't really think about it. I'll just, I just got this surge of energy and started doing like 5, 6, 7 videos a day on my main channel. And of course, I guess that's what brings in all the emails, then all of a sudden the email inbox gets flooded. And then we get hit with 10 personal readings. And I vowed to myself, I don't care how many personal readings that I have to do, I'm not going to slack on my main channel. That's what I would always do. I would go good. I'll start getting lots of content on my main channel. And, the more content you put up, the more it puts it out to everybody, So those are the at least in the tarot community, I don't know. Me and Coach Drew were talking because he knows some people who are real internet savvy and they know about YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think it may just be the tarot community. But it's like the tarot channels that grow the fastest are the people that dump out the most content. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but the ones that grow bigger and bigger and bigger, like real fast, are the ones that just dump loads of content, And it's pretty cool. So, but I also do personal readings too. So I'll be like, all right, well, personal reading, look in the description. And I'll go through this little period where I'm just dumping content. And then all of a sudden it starts spiking up and growing faster and faster and faster. And then all of a sudden I get dumped with like 10 personal readings a day. And then I'd be like, oh shit, I can't do anything on my main channel because I'm doing 10 personal readings a day. I'm not doing that now. I don't care how many personal readings I have to do in a day. I'm still putting up like 3 or 4 videos on my main channel. But last night I just went all day yesterday. All day. I sat right over there. That's my workstation. I sat over there and just pounded them out. Bam, 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 bam. And then finally at the end of the night, I don't remember how many videos I did at the end of the night. 3, 4, something like that, until I just couldn't see straight. Until I clicked off and I'm just, any of you tarot readers out there, you know how it goes, man. You read to a certain point and then it's just like, you're like, I don't even know what the King of Swords means right now. I couldn't even tell you, it's just like your mind is just like pudding, So, yep, I still have a stack of papers over there of readings that paid yesterday. And more than likely, Leah's going to wake up, do some emails today. More of them are going to float in today, but guess what? I don't care. I'm not going to neglect anybody. I'm not going to neglect personal readings on my main channel. So anyway, somebody said, yeah, I was on fire with my readings. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. I healed you with the personal readings? Oh, did you get a personal reading from me? That's cool. Appreciate it. Mojo, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I tell a lot of people, well, it really depends on what comes through too, because every personal reading can tend to be so different, So I can't promise, what's going to happen in the reading, but very frequently, more often than not, let's just put it that way, about 85 to 90% of the time, I end up breaking down at least one secret of manifestation, Like I'll break it down and tell you, oh, okay, well, this is how we've been manifesting this right here, and here's the secret, like the real secret, because that's the thing about manifestation and law of attraction, that a lot of people out there are like, they don't believe in it. They're like, oh, that's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, Well, to a certain extent, I don't blame them for not believing it, because there's something very important. There's one very important key point that's left out of it. And I knew it too. From the minute I started like playing with law of attraction, when I lived in a homeless shelter, playing with it and doing little manifestations here and there that were just like, whoa, man, this thing really works. To the minute to where I started actually taking courses, and manifesting my own business. And I said, I'm going to manifest a business of my own. And I'm going to be self-employed, I ended up finding out that there's one very, very, very important key that's left out of it. One very, very, and again, it just really depends on who you are as to whether or not I need to tell you that. Not everybody needs to know that. There's some people that it's all like there's a couple people yesterday that I told, you're close. You're this close. You don't really need that much work. You just need a little bit of a shift in perspective to put you on this path right here, and you're almost there, But yeah, that's my goal, is to heal and to help, even though I'm not the one healing you. That's not really the way it works. The only thing I can do is spark something in you that helps you remember how to heal yourself, I believe in karma. Well, yeah, I had somebody come to me and ask me that, Mary. No, that's just another way of giving your power away. Somebody, and I don't even remember what it said, something to the effect of, oh, well, some people say that if you have certain karma, law of attraction won't work for you. And that is just yet another way of giving your power away. There's all these ways, all these excuses, and all this bullshit of giving your fucking power away. Give your power away because, oh, I have to pay off karma or this and that. No. No, yeah, I know. I've seen people talk about that in the comments. And at the end of the day, though, here's the thing. If that's what you want to experience, then that's on you. You can't force anybody to believe it. Every single entity is here experiencing what they came here to experience. And there's some people who came here specifically to have the experience of being a powerless victim. There's some entities who came here to have that experience, So if you tell them anything that's going to spark, the awakening, and they're going to fight that. They're going to fight you because they didn't come here to experience that. They came here to experience what it feels like to be a powerless little victim of things that happen to them. So they don't want to have power and control of their life. See what I'm saying? So those types of people you really can't help if they're bound and determined to give their power away like that. Yeah, a lot of us do pay off karmic debts. But even if you do, if you're paying off a karmic debt, you're the one who decided to do it. There's no entity over there forcing you to come back here and pay a karmic debt. And not all karma is a debt that you're paying off. Karma is the simple exchange of experiences from lifetime to lifetime. Sometimes it's a debt, but even if it's a karmic debt you're paying off, you're the one that chose to do it. Nobody judges you but you yourself. You're the one that took a look at it and said, damn, man, I didn't mean to hurt that person like that. Ah, shit. Well, I got to go back and make that right, man. You're the one that does it. See, there's more giving our power away. There's people who literally believe that they're being forced to come pay these karmic debts. No, you're not. And you have the power, if you choose to cut that karmic contract. And there's a process that I can explain that allows that to happen too, but you are not powerless, period. You're the one in control of every single thing that you come here and experience. And you were in control of it. You made the decision long before you got here. It's you. You. So if you're paying off karmic debts, I'm not saying that you're not, but that was your choice, and it's still your choice. There's nothing powerless about this. There's nothing about your experience here that you have no control over. So just keep that in mind. But if you don't want to believe that, that's your choice. I can't force you to believe that. I can't force you to understand how powerful you are. If you want to know, though, if you would like to understand how to create better life experiences, then come to me. But if you just want to say, oh, it won't work for me, my story is that, okay, well, you believe that then, you know? That's the thing about it. You can only help the people who really want it, you know, and that's, it for the longest time, that frustrated me. It doesn't frustrate me anymore. It's all good. It is all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Do. Can y'all see me okay on here? It looks kind of dark on my end. A little bit. Oh. Not a victim of my circumstances. The creator. Absolutely, Mary. Absolutely. Appreciate the positive feedback, Lacey. Thank you. What's up, Leandro? How you doing, man? What's happening? But anyway, I appreciate the feedback, y'all. That's my number one goal, is to help. If it doesn't help, then, you know, I'm pretty much not doing my job. If it doesn't help, you know, I've seen, there's plenty of people out there that don't really care about helping you. They don't really care about that. All they really care about is their money and their popularity and, you know, all that good stuff. And don't get me wrong, those things are nice. Those things are nice. I'm not saying that I don't like money. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy being known, okay? You know, it's gotten to a point now where I really learned to appreciate the little bonuses that come along with my job. But my job is not to make money. My job is not to be, you know, have a popular YouTube channel. It's not my job. So those things are at the bottom of the priority list. If I'm not able to help, if I'm not able to bring value to the table, I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not going to come on camera. I will even suffer a shitty YouTube check. I will. I'll suffer a shitty YouTube check if it means that I'm not going to get on camera and deliver a message that's shitty, that's worthless, that's not going to help you, you know what I mean? Okay, well, it looks like my check's going to be short this month then, because I'm not doing it. I will wait until I'm, you know, able to actually deliver a message that helps people. That's the goal. And I say this because I know there's somebody watching this that's going to end up in my position one day. You know, I know that there is, just like it happened to me. It's going to end up in a position to help lots of people. So keep your priorities straight. Whoever it is that ends up with a platform with the ability to reach a decent sized audience, you know, don't forget to keep your priorities straight. But it's getting to the point now, well, I can't say a whole lot on that, but it's getting to a point now where those of us who came to assist in the awakening and the shift, oh, how can I say this? We're there already, you know? It's no more, it's to the point now where it really doesn't matter how, I don't know how to word it. I don't know how to word what I mean here, okay? Because I got to tread lightly on what I say, at least for another month. At least for another month before we can start speaking more freely. But right now, everybody who has awakened is awake. Those who want to sleep are going to sleep. There's nothing you can do about it. We're at that point now, you know? We're at that point now. So, does that make any sense? I hope so. I don't like beating around the bush, but there's certain things on YouTube that you can't talk about or they will deplatform your ass. I ain't trying to have that happen right now. It's not going to be that way for much longer. Not much longer. We're almost there, y'all, to where we can open up and speak freely no matter where we're at. But yeah. Whoa. Anywho. All right, my coffee is finally starting to kick in. I got to keep an eye on the time somehow. I got a mobile detail company coming to clean my car today. Man, it's the dad mobile. We got the dad mobile because Leah's got her car. And when we first got the kids, first when I first met Leah, I didn't even have a driver's license. I had, throughout my whole big dark story that led me to where I am, I had accumulated so many fines, so many tickets, and like have bench warrants in all these different states and stuff like this. And then just before I met Leah, I started paying off all this stuff, man. It ended up totaling me like $6,000, because I wanted to get my license back. So I started paying off all my old fines and all the states and all my old tickets and getting all my warrants lifted and all that stuff. And then I had to wait because because I had my license suspended for not having insurance, not paying a ticket because I got caught with no insurance like 5 years ago. And anyway, so once I paid my ticket, it kicked in another 90-day suspension, and that was right around the time me and Leah met. And anyway, though, so it was a few months before my actual suspension was lifted, and I was able to get my license back in Arizona when me and Leah first met. And anyway, so she had the car. It was her car. And once we got the kids, she took her car and traded it. Her car. She was so proud of this car too, man. That's what kind of heart she has, dude. She was so proud of this car. This was the first car that she ever, and it was a nice one. It was like a 2018 Mazda. It was the first car that she ever worked for and got on her own. And it was a pretty car. And she took it and traded the fucker for an SUV for the kids, And she didn't like it. She didn't like it. And it was her idea. It was totally her idea. I didn't ask her to do it. And so we drove the SUV. It's a 2020 CX-5. Drove that for several months. And she finally said, "Babe, I can't stand this damn thing. Can I please buy a car?" I said, "Well, absolutely. Absolutely." So we went to get like the oil changed on the SUV one day and picked her out her own car. And I love the thing. I love it. I like it. So I said, "Just let me take over this. You drive your car and I'll drive this." So it's called the Dad Mobile. We call it the Dad Mobile. It's a 2020 CX-5. And man, it gets all messed up from the kids, It's like no matter how careful you try to be, the kids will screw it up, It's like, look, no eating food in the back seat, no doing this, no doing that, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you have kids, things will get messy, That's one thing that we have really had to woosah, messes happen with kids, yeah, the Dad Mobile. That's what it's called. So now it's gotten really messy on the inside. So we're having a mobile detail company. They're going to come over, and they've done it once before, and they did a really good job. It's amazing the stuff the services you can have here in Vegas. I don't know if this is a normal thing or if it's just a Vegas thing, but I'd never heard of this until I moved here. Like, for example, on my old phone, my XS Max, I cracked the screen a couple months ago. And Leah says, "All right, somebody's coming to fix it." And I said, "What?" She goes, "I got somebody coming to fix your phone." I said, "What do you mean you have somebody coming to fix my phone? What are you talking about?" She said, "I got somebody coming to fix your phone." I was like, okay. So all of a sudden there's a ring at the doorbell. "Yeah, I'm the here to fix the screen on the phone." And I was like, okay. So I handed him my phone, and he walks out into the van. He had a van parked outside. And then 10 minutes later, he rings the doorbell again and brings me my phone. It has a brand new screen on it. And I was like, what? I was like, are you serious, dude? And like, you name it, there's almost any service that you can have come to your house, including have your car detailed. So Leah's all into this shit. She gets all the apps to, and she's always buying stuff. We're always going to somebody's house to buy like a piece of furniture. That's where I got this couch, and we just got a big mirror yesterday. We went out yesterday and grabbed this big old like 6.5 foot mirror. Anyway, though, I don't know where the hell she learns all this shit, but yeah. So there's this service that'll come to your house with a van that has all the stuff in it, and they just sit in your driveway and detail your car for like $100. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy, you know? So anyway, that's what we got going on this morning. I love Leah too. She's very, very, she's cut from a very specific cloth, let's put it that way. And you have to be. I've always said this about me. In order to be a part of my life, you got to be cut from a very specific cloth, And I hate it. I hate being that way, But I've just always been like that. If you're ever going to be any kind of close relationship to me, any kind, I don't care if it's a romantic relationship or a friend or just, a real close acquaintance, you're not going to be a normal person. You're not going to be, you're just your average everyday person, You got to be cut from a very specific cloth to make it your way into my life, That's just because I have a weird vibe, I guess. Divine counterpart, yeah. It's a good deal as long as they use water and not just quick detailer. Yeah, they got it all, man. I saw the last time they had here, they had the van parked, like, so there's the car right there, if y'all can kind of see that. They had the van parked like right next to it and all these hoses. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure, it was water. Pretty sure. Did a real good job. So, you were there when me and Leah first met? Yeah, okay. That's how me and Leah met. It was on an Instagram Live. That's how we met, That's how I knew. Because, if you were watching those live streams that I did, it was just the most totally random impulse to go live on Instagram. I'm not a very, those of you who are following me on Instagram, I don't post very often. It took me forever. I never liked Instagram. I hated it. I couldn't stand it. It seems pointless to me. And still, even to this day, I have to remind myself to post something on it. I'll be like, oh man, I haven't put anything on Instagram in a month. Let me just take a selfie and put it on there, And so for me to go live on Instagram was totally random. I have no idea where I kept having this impulse for like 2 days. I'm like, maybe I should go live and chat on Instagram. And I'm like, why the fuck would I do that? I just kept having this intuitive impulse. Go live and chat on Instagram. So finally, I just decided to start doing it. And I didn't even know you can bring people on. So I started bringing people on and saying, hey, what's up? And talk to people for a couple minutes and then bring another person on and live, and talk to them. And I did this, if I remember correctly, if my memory serves me right, I was living in Idaho at the time, that I did it, there was 2 or 3 sessions where I did that, and Leah, near the end of like the 3rd time that I did it, she came on. And the first time she called, it was real shitty service and she lost cell service. And then later on, she was out like at a bar or something like that. And I went live and then she requested to come on. And so I'd already talked to all these people, and there was just something about her. I don't even know, to this day, I can't even describe to you what it was. Something that was just like, I know you. That was the feeling. That's what it felt like. It sounds crazy. I'm not a psycho, I promise you. But that's what it felt like. When she came on and I started talking to her, I just had this strong, like screaming gut feeling. I know you. And I'm thinking, like, where do I know you from? Like this feeling of, I know you. Of course, I didn't fucking know her. I'd never been to California. But that was what it felt like. I know you. The most familiar, the weirdest, most familiar feeling I've ever had talking to a stranger, And so she said, can we FaceTime? And usually, you know how many people have asked me that? Probably not. I turned it down, I turned it down. Probably not. I don't know. I don't really give my number out. Sorry, turned all kinds of people down. Sorry, I don't really give my number out. I don't really talk to a whole lot of people. And I didn't. I had a little handful, like 2 or 3 people that I would talk to on a daily basis, and yes, they were women. And yes, they were very interested. And no, I was not. And I told them, like, we can chit chat from time to time, but I ain't, and it ended up causing some drama between a couple of them that were like really, 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 really into me. And I was like, no, I'm not. I don't want none of that. But so yeah, yeah. When she said, "Can we FaceTime?" Typically, I would turn it down. I'd be like, nah, nah, probably not. But I just had this feeling of, I know you. I don't know. It sounds so crazy and so weird. So crazy and weird that I don't really know any other words to put behind it. And then it was bam. From that point, we were like this, just FaceTime and talking all day, every day. All day, every day. All day, every day, And it was weird. That was really, really, really mind-bogglingly weird. I'm not like that. That's way out of my normal character, to be just talking to somebody like that, like, I know you, so strange. But anyway, yeah, kind of trailed off from there. But yeah, the rest is kind of history from there. Obviously, the rest is history from there. Do. That's so cool. Oh yeah, we met on an Instagram live. Yep. She was probably, I don't even know, 30th, 40th, 50th person that I brought on and talked to. When you're chatting on Instagram, people can request for you to bring them on and make it a split screen so that they can come on live. And then Leah did that. That's how we met. And here's the funny thing. Here's how strange it is that I vowed, swore to myself on everything I loved, I would never date a fan. I vowed never to date a fan. And also, here's the funny thing too, I vowed never to date anybody from California. Because if you look at my analytics on YouTube, at the time, I haven't looked at it in so long, I don't even know what it looks like now, but at the time, it was like 85 to 90% of my audience in the US was all based in California. So I thought, man, that really reflects lots of relationship problems and probably crazy broken people, So I said, I will never date a fan, and I will never date anybody from California. That was my deal that I made with myself, Never, ever, ever, never, ever. And guess what Leah is? She was a fan from California. That's how strange and unexpected it was. That's how, So yeah. And then she turns out to be my favorite sign, Sagittarius. That's been my favorite sign for years. It turned out she was one. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hail to the no. Yeah, just told the universe what to give me. Yeah. I tell people sometimes too that, and this is true too, not only with myself, but in clients that I've worked with and people that I've met and talked to, when we're manifesting, the two main energies that we struggle with the most are love and money. Okay. And it's because we have been so programmed to reverse manifest. We've been programmed through decades and decades of TV and media and movies and music to reverse manifest love and money. We were programmed to do the exact opposite of attract it to us, but push it away. Okay. So since those are the two main energies that we struggle with the most people, whenever they begin manifesting, okay, because some people don't need to manifest. Some people don't need to turn to the law of attraction and learn these things, But those of us who have been really, really, really getting sick of what we're manifesting, most people learn one before the other, okay? Because they're mirror image reflections of each other, just like how you can look at a zodiac wheel and every single sign has an opposite, okay? You know that every sign has an opposite, and every opposite sign is the mirror image reflection element of the identical quality. Every one of them. So air mirrors fire, water mirrors earth, okay? Every single air sign's opposite is a fire sign of the identical quality. Every single earth sign's opposite is a water sign of the identical quality, okay? So all you got to think is air and fire, water and earth. Okay, you can go through the whole zodiac wheel this way. Aries, cardinal, fire. So its opposite is cardinal, air, Libra. Taurus, fixed, earth. So its opposite is fixed, water, Scorpio. The whole zodiac wheel works this way. Aquarius, fixed, air. Its opposite, Leo, fixed, fire. So anyway, because earth and water mirror each other like that, love and money, the way the energies behave, okay, in terms of how they manifest, they're so similar, they're almost identical. So similar, but they are mirror image reflections of each other, you know? So most people learn how to attract one before the other. Like people will either learn how to manifest love first. Some people will learn how to manifest money first. But like me, I learned how to manifest money first. And the love thing I struggled with. And some people are the opposite. I've met people who they learn how to manifest love first and then they struggle with the money thing. It just kind of depends. You know, it just kind of depends, you know, but yeah, I told universe what to give me and I knew it too. And I can even remember in the previous weeks leading up to me and Leah meeting, I knew it. I was like, I know that as soon as I let go and just completely wholeheartedly dedicate my life to myself and completely give up on ever meeting somebody again, that's when the person's going to show up. I know it. And so I was scared. So I kind of like did this on the tightrope, for weeks and weeks and weeks because I was too scared. Because I was like, man, I'm scared of a relationship. I just come out of probably the most toxic relationship I've ever been in. You know, those of you who remember that, I just come out of like being with a person that at the time was, for the time being, I have no idea what this person's up to now, but at the time that I was with this person, it was the most spiritually sick, toxic person I had ever personally met in my life. And I was extremely like traumatized. So I was not wanting anyone anywhere near me, you know? So I was doing this. I was teeter-tottering, you know, and finally I remember I said, you know what? All right, I can't teeter-totter no more. Fuck it. I'm done, you know? I'm done. I'm just going to do me. I'm just going to play. And I'm not worried about none of that. And as soon as I did that, dude, no sooner than, it was probably just a matter of a few short days, like literally days, 2 or 3 days before I finally made that decision, the wholehearted decision. Bam, Leah shows up. And that's the way it happens every fucking time. And I knew that's how it was going to happen. And I prolonged it. I pushed it out. I kept it pushed out for weeks and weeks, probably a couple months, honestly. And, you can only hold on for so long. But yeah, I did tell universe what to give me. Or was that my ego's response to my intuition? You know, was that my ego like picking up on my intuition and it having its own, no, I'm going to control it this way. My intuition was probably like, yo, you're going to be dating a fan from California. And then my ego responds to that like, no, hell no, I'm not, you know, something like that, you know. Hang on, let me see something real quick here, y'all. My legs. Yesterday was leg day. Oh. I want to see what time it is. Hang on. Do. Got my little phone holder. And it works. It works out good. Well, yeah, I just want to see what time it is mainly. 6:42. Yeah. I'll stand on for like a couple more minutes and then I got to go. Let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not too bad. I do have a personal reading due by no later than 9. So that's 2 hours. Okay. This is a lot to keep up with, y'all. A lot to keep up with. But you know what? I'm thankful that universe blessed me with a job during all this bullshit that's been going on for the past year and a half now. you know, past year now. Universe blessed me, so I always remember how grateful I am whenever I want to complain. And, you know, we're all humans. We all complain. And yes, I do. I fall into my spells of, man, fuck this job. I hate this shit. I don't want to look at fucking tarot cards. This shit is so annoying. I'm a human too. You know, we're all just regular people here. But then I always have to go step back and go, whoa, 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 whoa. Man, Rich, you're blessed, man. Shut up. Quit being a bitch. Quit being a bitch, Rich. You're blessed, man. Quit. Stop it. You know? So, anyway, yeah. So, I'll probably stay on here for a couple more minutes. I'm going to get some good vibes in the air, though. Get some good vibes in the air. Do, 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 do. Get some good vibes in the air. I burned my sage out of a singing bowl. A lot of people think that's really fucking weird, but that's just me for you. I don't know why I do it. Got this singing bowl and I don't even use it. I use it to burn sage. I'll get me a good one. I'll get me a regular one. There's this cool little stand, and I don't know how many Vegas people I have watching, but the Galleria at Sunset is like our favorite mall. You know, we go to the mall downtown on the Strip sometimes, but I personally try to avoid downtown as much as possible. I mean, I just don't really like it that much. But anyway, my favorite mall is the Galleria at Sunset, and they have it's like a 2-story mall, and they have this little stand. It's so cool. You know how you're just walking through the hallway at a mall, and they have like little stands that sell phone cases and stuff like that. Well, they got this one. They got one upstairs and one downstairs. It's the same company, and they sell like spiritual shit, tarot cards and sage bundles and crystals and singing bowls. That's where I got the singing bowl here. So that's where we get our sage. They sell incense burners, all kinds of cool shit, man. I like it. Anyway, anywho, y'all, Okie dokie. All right, so any last words before I head on out of here? Need to bring sage to work and smudge. Yeah. Love my morning chats. Thank you. How do you say your name? Chersey? Okay. Charisse? Is that how you say your name? Sorry, I'm a horrible name pronouncer. I appreciate your positive feedback. I'm uplifting. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. It uplifts me too. So I'm really digging this little weekend, the weekend routine. I likes it. So, but I didn't wake up in time to be able to do a big long one, because I am kind of pushed for time. I don't know when this detail company is going to show up. I do have this reading I got to do before 9 a.m. And then I'm pretty much free. I'm probably going to be doing lots of public stuff on the main channel. If this is it, I have to have Leah see. I mean, at any given time, it seems like it always happens. It's like, oh, I only have 3 readings to do. Yes. And then Leah goes in the office. Her office is downstairs. And then she comes up and she hands me another stack of papers. And I'm like, damn, dude. Got 5 more to do, But it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, though, on that note, y'all, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. I will more than likely be on here chatting in the morning. Or maybe Leah might want to come on and chat later. I really don't know. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.